I've deleted tweets today where I've wished death on the National Rail.
What we'll do is we'll park that thought there.
8-year-old me would be playing Super Smash Brothers, and you know when you pause the game, you
Just did a big old splatty poo-poos in Target.
big old chicken korma. Morty! Morty, I did again!
I don't want to do it anymore, Fraser. I'm out of here.
Good evening, Glizzy Nation. Welcome back to episode 5. And today no, seriously, I need to repent because we were speaking about, say hello.
Hello, Fraser.
I need to repent because so before we were speaking about this, I wanted to do an introduction, something to do with Mario. I was going to do a Mario impression. I'm not confident enough to do it.
Wahoo! Like that.
I don't want to do it. I feel like me doing an Italian accent just would somewhat be considered racist, and I don't even know why. Because Italian,
they're only Italians, aren't they?
I mean,
Mamma mia!
It's
not offensive.
No, I don't think it is. Italy have done some offensive things in their history, so I think we can get away.
I
with
mean,
it.
their entire history is just filled with fascist governments, isn't it? So it's
well, it started off by Luigi and Wario.
Waluigi.
So
Sorry.
I wanted to repent today because I was saying to you I wanted to do an introduction because of a little Mario trailer came out which you haven't watched, but you gave me a thought because I mentioned Peach, and you mentioned Princess Peach. I said Princess Peach shows Peachy or something, and then you mentioned something.
I said Peach. She's probably got a nice bum, hasn't she?
Yeah,
I think that's what I was saying.
And that made me think of when 8-year-old me. I don't even know if I should just be saying this on a podcast.
Go on.
8-year-old me would be playing Super Smash Brothers. And you know when you pause the game,
you about to tell me about you fucking bashing one out over
no,
Peach
I didn't.
on Smash Bros.
I didn't do that. But so you can go into
Go on. Come on.
You can go into camera mode, and you can fly around and see certain angles. And I when I was younger, I remember being curious, thinking, is there anything under that screen? I just wanted to know.
Come on, mate.
The 8-year-old me was just curious whether the game's designers would have put in something to do, whether if they would have given Princess Peach a pair of peaches. I feel weird saying I was 8 years old. When you mentioned it, the thought just came to my mind.
Professor Peach's panties.
Professor
Peach, is that what I just said?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's just like Princess Peach's granddad just wears that pink panty.
He wears bloody G-strings.
No, Princess Peach definitely has pink panties on, and 8-year-old me discovered that. Yeah. So I just felt like I needed to repent and get that out there for the rest of the world to discover.
I'm glad you've confessed, mate. Do you feel better afterwards?
I don't, because I just realised one day, maybe if I ever, for some fucking horrific reason, have children, they may listen to this and they may think my dad at 8 years old was looking at Princess Peaches.
My dad was a big honking pervert at 8 years old.
No, I was a curious little kid. That was basically it.
This is a good segue, actually. Talking about Fraser being a weird cunt. We can censor that.
Yeah, we can.
Talk about Fraser being a weird man.
A weird man. Because you guys have got to make sure that we stop swearing, because everything we upload, episode-wise, gets demonetized because we say fuck in every sentence, and that will be censored.
Brother's got to eat. Brother's got to eat.
I've just got a text from Santander saying you have entered an arranged overdraft. Wonderful way to start. We definitely need to eat now.
We need to stop going to that pub, though.
I just need to pay myself. But yeah, carry on.
Anyway, so I have designed a fun little game for us, haven't I?
Nunes! 1-1, let's go! He just scored.
Has he?
Yeah, he actually just did.
Oh, sweet.
No,
mate.
you guys are going to understand that. Sorry, let's continue.
Basically, I have put together a little fun sort of test for Fraser. I've dug up some old tweets.
That's a thing no YouTuber ever really wants to hear. That's stuff and nightmares. But
I know you were...
No. I had a very good Twitter, and I've never said anything bad in my life.
I know you were a very nervous disposition.
Today,
before...
I mean, literally, I've deleted tweets today where I've wished death on the National Rail workers of this. Not the workers, the CEOs, which I think is perfectly valid.
Poor cat from Greater Anglia.
I had a little bit of beef.
She is just, what a fucking terrible Sunday
I
she is
accidentally cyberbullied an employee today that honestly has done nothing wrong, and I literally had to preface the tweet with Cat, nothing wrong with you, Cat. I don't know if they're actually a kitty cat or their name is Cat. Cat from EastEnders.
No,
who's married to fucking Alfie Wickers.
I'm gonna tell you now. Her name's Catherine, all right? And she just thinks Catherine is
falling off the career ever since Doctor Who. You know, she lost her memory, got wiped after defeating Davros. She's beefing iNabber on Twitter, but no, we need to get.
She lost her house after Nan the movie, but
I don't know why, but Ratatouille just came to my head. I don't know why. Did you just mention movies? Ratatouille's there, and I have to clarify.
I think what we'll do is we'll park that thought there.
I was going to call Ratatouille a paedophile. I don't know why I keep doing this.
That's why the pod's making no money.
So
there's no.
We have to keep fighting fucking legal battles against Disney.
Absolutely no reason that we should be calling Ratatouille a nonce.
I know he's a little bit too keen with that spaghetti. I'm just saying.
Ratatouille. What's the worst that could happen? Right. Anyway,
let's get him with our little.
So I've got 10 statements here.
Yeah.
Fraser basically has to guess whether they are old iNabber tweets, if I've made them up, or if they're texts from my dad. So you've got 3 options there.
Big old Rog.
So
big up Rogie.
Either my elderly dad has texted me this in the past year, Fraser's tweeted this at some point, or I've just sort of made them up on the spot.
Let's go. Let's get into this.
Right. Number 1 out of 10. Is Kenji short for Kenjamin?
I think your dad sent this.
You think my dad sent me a text saying, is Kenji short for Kenjamin?
I just don't know why I'd be asking myself a question about a little rat that I own.
Is that your final answer?
No, it's not. It's definitely my tweet, isn't it?
It's your tweet, mate.
Why would I tweet that about my own dog?
You probably had a moment.
Yeah, premeditated dementia slipped in there.
The old early onset Alzheimer's there.
Mate, honestly, I was thinking earlier, there's been a worry and uptake of me forgetting things, and basically, I'm fucked.
You do tweet a lot and then just delete it, don't you?
No, that's just me being a very overreactive little bellend on social media. Big keyboard warrior. Next.
Yeah, mate. Right, number 2. Clopty bloody clop. Come on, you Reds.
Your dad's definitely sent that.
You think that's my dad?
Yeah, I think that's your dad.
Why do you think that's my dad?
There's no fucking way it's they cloppity clop.
Did not think I've made that up.
Wait, can you make it up? Oh, you've made it up then. Yeah, you've made that up.
Do you think I've made that up?
Yes, you've made that up.
Well, my dad texted me.
I should have my fucking gut. That's definitely something Roger would tweet.
I think it was Rog after one of your Liverpool's big European games.
I do love Big Rog.
Such an iconic text from my dad on it. Right, number 3. Sausages and mash.
I genuinely would fucking... I don't know where I'm going with this. I just really love bangers and mash.
You've been having a lot of it recently as well,
I have.
I mean, what do you think? Because I think, realistically, this could be any of the 3.
I've tweeted that.
You've tweeted that,
I've tweeted that.
Text from my dad.
Oh, fuck you, Roger. Oh, sorry, Roger. No, I'm taking that back.
So you know what? He tweeted just that after I said, what's for dinner?
He's disappointed in you.
And he just put sausages and mash.
Wait. Has Roger got a Twitter account?
No, he's texting me. Obviously, my dad hasn't got Twitter.
So Roger's just been fucking scaling your Twitter account, wondering what you've been tweeting. That's fucking dangerous.
What do you mean? My dad's texted me this.
What do you mean?
My dad's texted me.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant your dad texted it after seeing your tweet.
No.
Okay.
No, mate. Right, number 4.
We're speedrunning this. We've got a short episode today.
Open the pubs, Boris, you big squawking pussy.
That's definitely me.
Is that you?
I definitely tweeted that.
Are you 100% sure?
I am 100% sure on that.
Okay, that is you.
I knew. That's just something. Big squawking pussy. I think
that's your first point.
1-0 up to 6.
1-0. We had him in the first half. It's
come back some boys.
Right, number 5. If you like ketchup, you are one massive fucking nutter.
I definitely tweeted that. 100% that's me.
That's you.
Is it me? 2-0?
I made that up.
Oh, fuck, no way.
I made that up.
And to be fair, mate, if you do like ketchup, ketchup and chips, I can understand it. In a burger, I can understand it. But there are some sick little paedophiles out there that fucking squeeze a big load of ketchup into a bread fucking ketchup sandwich. And if you do that, you're on a watch list. There's oh my God.
This whole week has been us chatting each other going, we need to tone down the swearing and the cussing a bit.
I will censor it.
You have just been saying pedo this, pedo that. You're out on everyone as a pedo.
I'm just saying, and I'm bringing them up again. It's a hatch. It's a 5th in a row. Is this episode 5? I think it's
episode 5.
You're on a watch list. Bang right next to ISIS if you're having ketchup sandwiches. Next one.
This is my favourite thing on the list. Imagine your card declines a... Wait, I need to compose myself.
Go on.
Right. Imagine your card declines at your boob job and they just fucking take your boobs away.
That's definitely me. That's definitely me, yeah.
That is you.
Oh, I fucking knew it.
What the hell was going through your head? Mate, what was going through your head?
You've just got to think, like, what do you do in that situation? You've just got a big load of boobs pumped in. And suddenly they're just going to fucking take out the boob injection.
The boob. They're just like...
I like to believe that they just pull out a key and just fucking plug it.
Unlock it.
They just go fucking Alohomora. J.K. Rowling was actually a big inventor of the boob job.
What goes through your head, you sick cunt? Right, right. Number 7, iPubs, a new YouTube channel where iDubbbz goes to every pub and drinks stout.
You've made that up.
Why do you think I've made that up?
Because I don't know what stout is. There's no way in my mind that I've ever tweeted about stout.
You've never mentioned stout. Do you know what stout is?
It's some awful drink, probably.
It's a type of beer. It is me.
I'm doing not too bad here. Not too bad.
That's right. So I think you're on 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points. So we're up to 6. So
2 points. Cool. Number 8. Just pooped.
It's definitely me. There's no way. I love an announcement of a poop. Just squeeze one out.
Yeah, you've called one out.
A little pooper trooper.
Little poop trooper.
Get it out there for the world.
You took after Doodles, didn't you?
Oh mate, Doodles and me. Our final act together. Doodles keeled over, and he said, "Mr. iNabber." This is before Doodles not only gave me the name, but he looked me in the eyes and said, "Mr. iNabber, please do me the honour of squeezing out a big Cleveland with me together." So he placed one paw on one. Isn't it a Cleveland steamer or something like that? So it's a phrase or something.
A big old Cumberland sausage.
I don't know where I'm getting. There's definitely a phrase of a big Cleveland steamer or something. And Doodles looked me in the eye, dead in the eyes. He said, "Mr. iNabber, please may you do me the honour of taking a big
Cleveland steamer."
Just a big...
Sounds like a big old railway train, doesn't
it? Fucking Anglia Trains announcing new station. The Cleveland Steamer station.
Your service from Ipswich to Colchester has been cancelled.
Because Doodles are taking a big fucking steamer on the rails.
Have a big old stink of this Cleveland steamer and fuck off.
We need to like take the phrase Cleveland steamer and just apply it to whenever it's about. I've had a big old Cleveland steamer of a week this week.
Yeah, we have. We've had a very Cleveland steamer week.
But we have. But yeah, so Doodles, he put his paw on my hands. When he looked into my eyes and he said, "Do me the honour." And I said, "Fuck off, Doodles, you stinky shit."
You stinky cunt. Fuck off back to the bungalow.
And then they've tried to put him down and he said...
You're doing a fucking pickle Rick voice.
No. I'm doing the voice. He goes, "I need to go back to the bungalow." And Dick and Dom broke through. It's like a fucking GTA heist.
Dick and Dom. He put his head through the cat flap. Dick was there, and she went, "Creamy muck muck," and fucking spunked all over him.
What the fuck? What? Wait, reevaluate what you just said, you sick, horrible cunt.
He put creamy muck muck on him.
No. The little addition to that sentence.
He just creamy muck mucked on him.
Spunked.
Creamy muck muck.
The word spunk is so funny.
Diddly squat.
Can you imagine imagine when you're like sexting somebody and you go, "I want to spunk all over those hooters."
Hooters. Spunk all over them hooters. Nice rack, babe. Right. Number 9. Was this you? Or was this my dad? Or was me? How deep do you think Pikachu's yellow puss is?
That's definitely you. There's no way. I've tweeted. I've got Pikachu socks on right now, and there is no way I would disrespect the man like that. He's a fine bloke with a lot of respect, in my opinion, and I would never disrespect Pikachu.
You've built up a good rapport with Pikachu over the years.
We've done some things together. We've had some good old little explorations.
What is the weirdest thing you've done with Pikachu?
I can't say, mate.
What has that sock done?
I bought these socks yesterday from ASOS.
Is that sock a big old cunt rag, mate?
No, I bought it from ASOS like yesterday. It arrived today or something. Yeah. But this you've made that up.
I made it up.
Yeah, I know you did.
It wasn't Roger.
I would never say that. But Roger doesn't even know what century is. Let alone who fucking Pikachu is.
My poor dad. Jesus.
We love you, Big Rog.
It's not big.
He's a very small man. Bigger heart.
He's a tiny man. He?
Kind of reminds me of Martinez from Manchester United. Stick him in the back together. 5'8", they'll do a job.
My dad would have been a fucking brick shithouse at the back, I think.
Go on to the 10th one.
Number 10, right. End of the game. It's gone well so far. I think you're on 3 points. 4? Let's see. 4. You're on 4. You got 4 points, mate.
Some agua.
If you get this one, you get 50%, which I think is quite good.
Okay. Kind of like my GCSE results.
Yeah. The amount of plants in your house really does determine on the spectrum of how gay you are.
I've tweeted that. That is definitely a tweet.
You've tweeted that.
I've tweeted that, because it does. That's me, right?
That is you, yeah.
I know it does, mate. If you like, for one, if you've got like the pre-subscription package, you're like bisexual, you're halfway there. That's really offensive. I shouldn't say. I'm allowed to say it. You're gonna have quite a few plants. Like I've got a lot of fake plants.
Just because you're bi, mate, doesn't mean you can be mean to people.
It means I can be mean to anybody. No, it doesn't.
I'm sexually attracted to everyone, so I can be a cunt to everyone. Is what you're saying.
Other than Pikachu and Doodles and all the other animals in the world, I have to confirm. If you're bi, you're probably gonna have a lot of fake plants. I've got a lot of fake plants. But if you're gay, let's just say you're gonna live in a fucking rainforest. Simple.
So gay equals real plants.
No, mate.
Bi equals synthetic plants.
Yes, and then straight equals you've just got a bunch of IKEA furniture. Very much. Nothing more. Nothing less.
What's the logic here?
It's just my personal experience, mate. Honestly.
What experiences have you had?
Do I have to go down my gay experiences at the time of?
Do you walk into a gay man's house and you go, it's like fucking Alan Titchmarsh's garden here?
Walk into a gay man and suddenly you're a little voice come from the fucking closet.
Do you know
it's David Attenborough.
You're fucking funny. All the like American and Canadian viewers that like watch this podcast, just thinking, who the hell is Alan Titchmarsh?
I think some people will know who Alan Titchmarsh. To be fair, I barely know who he is. I almost called him Alan Titchmarsh then, but I think I did well. 50%, not 50% bad.
50% is pretty good. Successful.
Yeah. You know what isn't successful, which will move us into our next segment. This is even you know about this. This has been keeping me up at night. So Snapchat recently has been paying curators to just post things, and like honestly, it's kind of like a Spotify deal. Everyone's kind of getting one. People have been getting Snapchat deals the last 2 years, and apart from us, yeah. But we've been going for like 5 episodes to be able to subscribe if you knew. But I think the thing is with Snapchat, there's really not like a bar of content because let's be real. What is Snapchat used for other than you taking bald photos of me and then somebody grooming a 13-year-old? Like realistically,
that's all I use Snapchat for.
Jesus Christ! I mean, I was gonna say maybe the person speaking about to date.
No.
A few YouTuber-onies definitely done it. JC, we're looking at you. But Shane Dawson, he's been in the news.
The guy that definitely didn't spunk on his Caterino.
Why do you keep saying spunking on cats for? Oh, wait,
Shane Dawson. It's literally.
Mate, I mean, to be fair, I think this kind of, like, Shane does love a little conspiracy theory. My conspiracy theory is he only accepted the Snapchat deal. So he had a plea deal with Cheetoh the cat, of which
Is this cat called Cheetoh? That's not true.
He's got,
That's not true.
I mentioned, no, mate, he is. Cheetoh the cat is a real specimen. And it's not like the Cheetoh thing is from Al's toy barn in Toy Story 2. Although, I reckon Shane Dawson does have a little, I reckon he fondles a what's it now and again. And he might have little what's it fingers. Like
what's it finger? Dusty little fingers.
That's a crime. Having a what's it finger, it's never something you want.
No.
But
if you've got a what's it finger, you truly are a skank. Like you're a trumpy little dickhead.
Honestly, I would not. We mentioned big old Jeff yesterday in his yak farm. I reckon that man was banished to go to wherever he's got that farm because he was walking down the streets of California. He went into a Starbucks. He said, "Chai latte, please." Definitely started speaking in that accent. And they looked at his fingers as he grabbed the mic, and they saw the cheesy what's-it fingers.
Absolutely covered in really cheesy what's-its.
They banished him to the yak farms. In America, they don't have prison cells anymore. They've just got yak farms. But where are we going with this?
Don't know. You'll talk about Shane Dawson.
Yeah. So my theory is he's taken a deal recently with Snapchat, and I think it's to at least pay for some form of therapist for Cheetoh the cat. And I'm not going to lie, the content is...
Looks like me after a shower.
That mate.
Can I see that photo again?
He's getting ready for a boxing
What's
match.
the caption? Getting ready for my boxer.
Well, how much would I have to pay you to box?
That's him getting ready for it.
I know. I don't
Mate,
think...
he's going to be fucked come the actual match, isn't he?
But no, that's just after one session with Cheetoh.
Looks like he's just on his cat again.
So I thought, yeah, I have to say it for you, sick bastard. Give him some respect. But gets even worse. You move away from I said Trent. That's Trent Alexander. I just tried to tweet about Trent. You move away from Cheetoh and Shane's cheesy what's it fingers, and the next Snapchat you see.
Wait, me buying the Black Parade when I was 10.
Me 1 second into hearing when I was a young boy.
Shane Dawson when he sees the controversy about his cat.
And then, you move on to...
There's no way it gets funnier than that.
POV, Cheetoh the cat walks into the room. Read the caption. It says, I know you're hungry too, sis. I like the theory. Add to my Cheetoh Shane conspiracy that Shane, when he speaks in a Cheetoh, when he speaks to Cheetoh, the Californian accent just goes. Instead, what?
My face when I see the Fortnite burger.
I was saying, I've just got like the theory that Shane speaks in like a fucking East London British accent into Cheetoh. So when he's done with him, he goes, "Get out of my." He turns to the fucking Peggy Mitchell. Fucking Ryland, his husband, walks in. He's got Phil Mitchell's accent.
Oi, Cheetoh, get out of my pub.
Cheetoh's Ben Mitchell. He's slapping down. I love that, especially because we're speaking about Shane. No one is going to have an absolute honking idea. I put honking because we can't say it.
I cannot think of two people more different than Shane Dawson and Phil Mitchell.
Like, I'm bringing this up. Oh my God. Oh no. The next one I've seen. I'm bringing this up because like I was like wondering, because Shane, he's kind of gone AWOL after he faced multiple allegations, one involved in the old Spunkarodies of the cat. Cheetoh
which he definitely didn't do.
Because
I think if you didn't come on your cat, you would definitely go and tweet about it.
I have an objection. I'm not going to say words.
You're just going to show me this photo, are you?
What does that say to you?
That man has unleashed and onto a feline.
I like the idea that Shane Dawson's like a final. My voice went there. That Shane Dawson's like a final Elden Ring boss or something. I was saying the next one we're going to get onto. So Shane's got this Snapchat deal, and I almost like admire the fact, like I'm not even like, this isn't even me criticizing. Okay, my friends, I know it's the podcast and I don't usually interject in these things whilst editing them, but sometimes when you're having a little bit of a fun time and you are a little bit intoxicated, you forget to include some vital information, and that information could lead to you getting sued. So I thought I'd just step in and say, this is all a theory, I mainly wanted to make a funny video because I recently noticed that Shane Dawson was getting clowned on Twitter for his Snapchats, and people have kind of come to this theory that Shane is now one of these paid creators on Snapchat. And I was also told that creators with certain amounts of followers and viewers on Snapchat are now getting paid in adverts. But basically all I wanted this to be is just a little bit of a review of Shane's Snapchat and just in general this strange new career path that he's going down, because it's entertaining, and if you're expecting anything serious or analytical, I'm sorry. This is the Buddies podcast. We cannot have a serious thought for longer than 15 seconds, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's a complete utter mess, and I really recommend staying on for this awful, god-awful, but hilarious ride. Cheers. I admire the fact that this man is being paid like thousands of dollars a week or a month to post.
Well, here's my ass work. I'll tell you why, mate. You've been hugging out with Cheetoh too much again.
Should we do... let's continue going down this rabbit hole.
I would absolutely love if Shane Dawson kicked off and tried to beef me on Twitter, because I just think, how surreal is that?
Well, firstly, I'm going to show you Cheetoh. Cheetoh's fine ginger paws, and hold on, let me. And then I'm going to show you the infamous tweet. So honestly, I'm looking at that photo and I'm thinking,
do you know what Cheetoh's thinking in that photo? Why is my ass wet?
Mate, Cheetoh doesn't need to ask the fucking question. This is like, there's like, whenever I speak about Shane, because honestly, to be fair, I've spoken about quite...
Cheetoh has fucking seen everything. Look at that face.
Mate, look at the ears. They are fucking retracted. They are... but no, people like...
Is that box of tissues?
Wait, where? Is it? It is.
Is that a box of tissues?
POV.
Shane, mate.
POV. You are well and truly fucked. I try to finish my sentence. I always get people be like, at least not really this. I've stopped speaking about him as much because there's nothing more to say. But there was a time where I definitely spoke about him more than I needed to. But this is just fucking rude. we're not even saying anything productive. And to be fair, like I'm not bothered because like, I've been critical of the play. He's definitely done some wrong and stuff. And I think us just diving back into the theory of did this man
No, yeah, I tell you what, Shane Dawson, I've got nothing against the guy whatsoever, but what I do think is you did make a very weird tweet about your cat.
Yeah, I think this tweet is actually, sorry to interject, I think this is actually more of a complimentary statement from me because I'm saying this man defied cancel culture after saying that. I'm going to read it out. I'm going to read this tweet out to you. I'm going to say, do you want me to say it in a funny voice or do you want me to say it in a Mario? Do you want me to do it in a Mario voice, given all the...
Is it the tweet?
It's the tweet.
Yeah, do it in a fun... Wait, don't do Mario.
What voice do you want? Go on, have a...
Waluigi. Toad.
I don't... what does Toad sound like?
I'm Toad.
I didn't show...
That's quite good. That's quite good.
I didn't fuck my cat. It's totally Pickle Rick. Can I do it in Pickle Rick voice?
Yeah.
Morty! Morty, I didn't fuck my cat! The poor sound engineer listening to this shit, thinking these wankers are back again.
They're back.
I didn't fuck my cat. I didn't come on my cat. I didn't put my willy anywhere near my cat.
Does he say that? I didn't put my willy near...
I think it's blurred out, but I think he says my cock or something. This is my full-time job. I've got a degree. My parents I said to my parents, I look them dead in the eye, Christmas Eve 2017. I say, Fraser, so what are you doing after uni? You graduate in 6 months' time. I say, I'm going to do YouTube. And
I'd just like to make the point again, I've been travelling for 7 hours to get here to listen to this.
Do you reckon Cheetoh has cheeseburger?
Cheetoh definitely has cheeseburger.
Should I continue? I've never done anything weird with my cats. I promised myself if I wasn't going to make an apology video.
That's probably what Shane Dawson sounded like as he was tweeting that, as he was 4 inches.
Shut the fuck up. I say this, and I've been saying it for 2 weeks. Just get a little bit of respect. You sick individual.
I've got fucking deep-rooted issues, mate.
We were saying earlier.
Why'd you have me on this podcast?
We were saying earlier, like you said to me, you just call up the NHS and be like, I'm fucked, and they'll be like, all right, here's some anti-DP,
anti-DPs,
and not the sort of DPs that no, I can't
not
say
the
that.
Sort of DPs.
No, we're not going there. We're not going that far in. That's what she said. Sorry,
that's what Shane says.
I want to kill myself. I truly want to fucking just get a fucking gut. No, sorry. We were saying how easy it is to get antidepressants, mate. You fucking need them. Like, honestly, after seeing...
Don't fucking worry, mate. Got enough of them.
Just stacked them up, mate. Like fucking what a packet of what's it? Can we just go off topic again? What a silly name for a packet.
What's it?
What's it? I'm going to continue. After away from the cheesy loving goodness. The cheesy loving goodness.
Ma'am, where are my cheesy poofs? Eric Carver, mate.
Man, just love a bit of fucking cheesy poo.
Man, where are my cheesy poofs? Okay.
I promised myself I wouldn't go to make a apology. Can't do it. Like, can I finish it in a Mario voice?
Yeah.
I promised myself I wasn't going to make apology videos after last year's things. So I'm just trying to be short and honest as possible. There's another tweet, I think. But yeah. I was saying, the reason I'm reading this up is because this man proved that cancel culture, it just doesn't exist, because this man's got like a multi-fucking mil. Well, I'm guessing of, but like he's getting a lot of money. Again, I do have to interject and say Intoxicated Fraser forgot to mention that this is his theory based on the fact that so many people on Twitter right now have noticed that Shane Dawson has been posting loads on Snapchat recently, and the Snapchats are extremely cursed. I just thought I had to say, Fraser, do better, especially when you're intoxicated. Cheers for being paid to post that on his little old Snapchat. Really,
I think you know why, Shane. I think you know why your ass is wet.
We've already gone through 2. I don't know if there's any. Oh Jesus. Oh jeez, I feel kind of bad now. Look at the caption. It goes, wondering if the morgue will make fun of my body when I'm dead.
Probably, mate.
Have you seen the photo of him proposing on his both of his knees?
No.
Oh my god.
This better be as good as Jeffree Star at Wigan train station.
Mate, honestly, I think this may be better. Like this, bear in mind, this is a man saying, "Will you spend the rest of your days with me, Sonny Jim?"
Shane Dawson. What's the worst that could happen?
Why do you keep saying that?
Is that a Dr. Pepper slogan, isn't it?
This is him proposed.
Apparently it's a thing in the LGBTQ community. That's what the comment says. I mean, I don't get that.
Is it a thing? Kelly says, there is nothing wrong with getting on both knees for a proposal. From what I have seen, this is in the LGBT community. Not 100% sure. Well, Kelly, I think you are chatting absolute fucking codswallop.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, mate. I bet he was on 2 knees when he was absolutely. That's getting beeped.
There's something so utterly wrong with you, and I just. This was meant to be a quick episode. I want to fucking end it now.
What time are we on?
33 minutes. We're half an hour in already.
We're half an hour in. We've got some great content so far.
We do. I think we'll just come to a little bit of an end because he's moved away from his love.
Did he get married to that guy? Did he?
They're having a kid, mate. Fair play. That was definitely cut out. There's no way that is staying in. There's absolutely. You can comment below what you think, but I just can't put that in. I just can't say it. But it does. In reference to what you said, which you don't know, definitely just like a little Twinkie Winkie.
Sorry, I was shaking too hard to the point. Mate, that's Snapchats I sent when I was like 13 years old.
You gotta think, man. This
pumpkin Twinkies, pinkies. What does that say?
Pumpkin spice Twinkies, pumpkin Twinkies, pinkies. Bitch, fuck me all the way.
Man, Shane really loves them Twinkies, doesn't he?
Mate, I actually think he doesn't. That is the face of Cheetoh has finally got one over on.
He looks like he's allergic to Twinkies.
Is there another? Oh my god, they're more. when the Twinkies do be hitting. I love
mate, the content writing itself. I'm going to stop mentioning the cat, but
he's such a honestly.
This doesn't work in podcast.
It doesn't. If
this doesn't work in podcast,
mate. If you're listening on Spotify, I honestly, I'm just truly sorry.
I'll just explain it. Basically, Shane Dawson's holding some Twinkies and just saying
it's not funny. It actually isn't funny.
He's just saying, I just diarrheaed in Target. He just did a big old splatty poo-poos in Target.
Big old chicken korma. He added a bit of pepperoni in it.
He did a big old Vinder poo-poo. Oh no, stop. Can you stop throwing up? Can you stop choking? You do this every week. Are you dying?
It's because I paused and I was laughing. I started laughing again. Water in my mouth.
Man, you have got the giggles today.
I was gonna say, Walmart's scented fucking Cheetoh does slap up all that chicken korma, and it's not even funny.
It's not good, mate.
Oh, Dad, I'm truly sorry for this. Dad, if you're listening.
Shane, if you want to come on the pod, let us know.
Honestly, I reckon he'd cancel us. If we said to him, you can only come on if you've got to cancel your marriage, I think he would, because this is. Honestly, I think I might be back in his good books from this.
Do you think Shane Dawson would go on 2 knees to beg to go on the podcast?
I actually think he didn't propose to Ryland. Instead, it was please just let me fucking go on the Buddies podcast.
I just want to speak to Aidan.
I love the idea that he's just a massive fan of you.
He's probably that person in the comments.
What?
I won't say your name. There's someone in the comments of all of our videos that just talks about very sexual things to do with me.
Jesus Christ, what a mess this is. No, we've got to somewhat conclude what we're saying here. Basically, I think what we've concluded today is that somehow from this, cancel culture doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Unless you're us and we are well and truly cancelled.
Oh, mate, after this, there are definitely going to be people being like, What is the point?
There's going to be a down the rabbit hole video coming out in the next couple months.
There's going to be some geezer on Twitch reacting to this, being like, "This is just ridiculous."
It's going to be titled. There's going to be a YouTube documentary out in the next couple months, and it's going to be how Aidan ended iNabber's YouTube career.
That sounds like a title I'd make.
It's just going to be me like this going, Shane Dawson, fuck.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Gee, I'm all pooped out after that little choking session, and that's.
I need to stop having alcohol before these pods.
Yeah. Basically, Shane.
I truly need help.
This is a disaster. Quite like the National Rail. What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
Greater Anglia.
Great Anglia.
State of Great
I
Anglia.
almost sent them a for it. Can't say that, can I? I'll bleep. That's on the old bleeperoni.
What a bloopers moment.
It's like fucking iCarly, blooper.
What a bloopers.
iNabber, bloopers. No, yeah, sorry, Shane. Really regret making this clip. Hope you're having a nice day.
I love you, Shane, mate. I'm actually a big fan.
Yeah. Hope Cheetoh's all right and his big what's it pause.
You just need to give him some space, mate.
Yeah.
Just please give Cheetoh some space.
Cheers. What a mess. Well, I always, because that's like obviously a clip, but whenever we finish like something like that, you always got to think, there's some poor souls that just continue to listen after this in the full episode, and I'm thinking, poor bastards.
I think every week, I'm so glad I'm not the one having to edit this.
Oh, Saka scored, by the way, and we're losing 2-1, and none of you guys care about that. But yeah, no, you have to feel bad for the person that edits this. I feel bad for him too. If you know who he is, just let me know. All right. We need to follow up to like last week because we spoke about the Try Guys last week, and there's been a whole load of bleeding stuff. Firstly, we should address there wasn't any really criticism. It was just people. Whenever you make a clip, people would be like, "Well, actually."
Do you know what happens whenever we try and speak about something not like serious, but semi-serious, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
People always make points in the comments that I've never thought about. It's like I'll say my take on it, and then they'll be like, "Well, you didn't mention this and that, and you've got to mention that." And I think, yeah, that's fair enough. But also, I think we normally quite light-hearted takes on things.
But I like on a serious note, I actually do think it's like a good thing to have you here where you don't know all the context, because I think without that context, you can actually apply a pretty like logical, level-headed experience. Like, you know, was it a crime for Shane to do what he did to cheat on the cat? Maybe it was. Who knows? And then in this case, you can say, is it bad to cheat on your wife?
Most of the time it is.
Yeah, all the time. Is there what are the situations where it's fine?
I don't know, when you catch your wife slamming a cat.
But you reckon Ryland's going to do a little cheating scandal after seeing Cheetoh's what's-it-he fingers down Shane's front? I don't know where this is going. I need to stop.
You're creating your own fucking sick fantasies.
No, I'm not. I have a little urgy-wurgy taste for a little bit of what's-its.
The thing is with what's-its, I don't know how I've ended up here.
The problem with what's-its.
The problem with what's-its. There is a problem with what's-its. They're really tasty, but the problem with cheese poofs is they are very messy, and you get them all over your fingers, and they make your breath smell bad. And you got to be in the right situation.
And you could argue that maybe Ned's wife, she might have had a bit of the old cheesy poofs, and he said, I'm fed up of your cheesy poofs stinking breath. I got
cheesy poofs stinking breath.
Poor woman's got kids, and I'm saying this. No, okay. Somebody said, correction, Ned Former ended his own career.
Well,
it's actually true. I mean, to be fair, it is like...
It's true, but we've got to get the clicks somehow.
Amelia, I appreciate your valid concerns and stuff, But let's be real, mate. It's just for a title.
He needs the clicks.
Yeah, we need.
You've got to play the game sometimes.
Well, Santander texted me saying you've just entered an arranged overdraft, and I said, "Blimey,
Santander ended iNabber's career.
They may do one day when the debt collectors come back, and then they take Kenji and say, "Jesus, he stinks of what's."
Carpe will take Cheesy Poof Dog away. The new Channel 5 show.
Cheesy Poof Dog. The shit. It's like a really shit Disney Plus show.
The Cheesy Poof Dog.
So there was a few, though, to be fair, before we go into like the response, because like things have actually developed since, there were a few good comments. Somebody was like, reminds me of how Ellen DeGeneres was the be kind lady, and we all know how that turned out. Can't lie, Rebecca, I actually don't know how that turned out. I know people don't like Ellen anymore, but to be honest with you, I honestly always thought Ellen was a bit of an annoying bell end.
I've got no opinion on Ellen. Just classic chat show, isn't it?
Yeah, it's honestly, maybe is it much different to this? They're just talking about things. Maybe they don't speak about cheese poops.
There's no way I can judge Ellen with everything I've said on this podcast.
We have said some truly horrific things. Starting off, from today, we have done about 20 minutes speaking about Shane Dawson getting on his knees with his cheesy poof stinking fingers. Saying, Cheetoh the cat, please, will you be my
Cheetoh the cat? That's half the problem. I think if he didn't call his fucking cat Cheetoh.
What you're thinking? If he didn't call if he didn't call his cat Cheetoh, society would say, you know what, Shane, you're perfectly entitled to have the odd bonkeroni on the cat.
Bonkeroni.
It's 2-2 Roberto Firmino. Get it up the text. All right, but no, ever since the old Ned former Oni situation, I don't know why I keep adding Oni on everything. We had a beverage Oni.
Go on with the point of Oni.
It's because Mario's come out, and I've just it's me, Ned former, cheat on my way. Sorry, I need to
get on with it.
I need to fucking look in the mirror. Yeah, so Ned, he basically. Bloke's fucked. He certainly did not look to his other peers from the other Neds. Ned's declassified school survival.
Oh my god!
He certainly
Ned's
didn't look
declassified school survival.
He certainly didn't look at page 702 where it said Ned Former. Just don't do it. Just don't be a bell end.
He didn't listen to his mate Cookie. Look at him now.
Cookie and his stupid glasses.
Cookie, mate. What a neek. What an absolute neek, fam.
Cookie is the definition of a fucking neek. And not only that, man's named after a fucking cookie.
Cookie, you are a loser, mate.
Get a fucking grip, you stupid bell.
Why have you taped your glasses up?
Do you reckon after, that person came out being like, no, Ned's cheating on his wife at Harry Styles concert, 5 in a row, Harry Styles. He whacked out the old iPhone 3GS. He got Cookie's contact number up. And he said, Cookster, I've got another job. It's like when you call when you call that bloke on GTA 5. Yeah, I need to get rid of the wanted list.
What the fucking...
Was his name Dexter or something?
I don't know.
He calls him up and he says, Cookie, I'm in a tight spot. Do you reckon you...
He goes, yeah, I got you, fam.
But no, firstly, Cookie's unique. Secondly, I don't even know where we were at here. There was... Yeah, he's not he's in a bit of a pickle, and certainly not a pickle Rick. I'm not doing it. Rick. I'm not doing it. And because basically the other Try Guys came out. We're not going to go through it because
They just totally shat on their mate, didn't they?
Well, I can understand it, but it's just I want to speak about Eugene's response. I didn't know the bloke was called Eugene, and the first thing that came to my mind when I heard Eugene was that bloke from The Walking Dead.
I thought of Eugene from Britain's Got Talent.
Isn't Eugene like a bloke in do you remember Dexter's Laboratory or something? Do you remember that show?
Yeah, that was DD, wasn't it?
That little ginger prick and is like, how did the little 9-year-old kid not only have the intelligence of Einstein, but he could afford a laboratory?
And he was 3 foot tall.
And whenever he pissed him off, she just fucking slaps his head.
DD could fucking stamp on him.
She just fucking smacks him and goes, spam. A little real life spam email. On Dexter, feel a little ginger bellend.
Dexter's little.
But no, right. Eugene, I don't know why, but this man, actually is fuming. There's nothing more I can say. The bloke's just absolutely fuming, but it's the sheer contrast of emotions as you get through is he looks like, I think he probably wants to kill someone. Well, we know.
Is one of these Ned? Or are they on Ned's mates?
Mate, I think Ned, if one of these guys is Ned, this bloke here, let's just say his cheesy poofs would be fucked.
So none of these are Ned. These are
the other Try Guys, and they are certainly trying really hard right now to not be. No, they came out of this response, and it's just titled what happened. 9.5 million views, 898,000 likes. And I just thought we'd follow up because we did do a clip on it. They were basically coming out being like, firstly, we were speculating over whether they knew. And I felt like, fuck it, I don't know who, I'm trying to think of a person who knows how to predict the future. I felt like Professor Trelawney from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
You were thinking of Uri Geller.
I don't know who that is, mate.
Uri Geller?
No, I don't know who that is.
The man can bend spoons.
No, we can't. That's just
Uri Geller can bend spoons.
Uri Geller is just a stupid dickhead.
No,
He's attached a little
Geller.
bit of string to a silver spoon he bought from Asda.
You need to have some more respect, mate.
mate. Uri Geller can suck on these nuts.
Stop being a doofus.
I need to stop pulling out my pop culture references every second because they keep springing to the mind. It's the mojito I had earlier.
It's the mojito. One singular mojito, and he's got Carl Weezer on the mind.
Carl Weezer. Who the fuck is that?
Google Carl Weezer.
Okay. This is all staying in the clip. Carl Weezer. What a beast,
That's
man.
you, mate.
Man, Cookie versus Carl Weezer in a big intergalactic battle. Who
Carl
wins?
Weezer, that's you after your hair transplant.
mate. Me after I score a banging goal down at Barnard's Men.
What, you doing the aeroplane celebration?
Just on FIFA. Ned, after he successfully cheats for the 6th time, starts doing the aeroplane. I like the
Just starts dabbing.
my dream is for just the Try Guys just double down. They're like, we're keeping him. And then the next video they upload, it's just titled Aeroplane.
It's just Ned.
It's just fucking Ned in front of the worst green screen impossible. It doesn't even take up the screen. He just
He's
and he goes,
flapping his
now
arms.
I'm an eagle. What?
Just flapping his arms about. Going, meow.
Man thinks he's in Disney's plane.
What a terrible movie that is. What's your best aeroplane noise?
Oh God! Firstly, I'm so sorry if you're watching this for some introspective information. But secondly, this is my impression of the Harrier plane that went down at the lowest of the festival. I'm going to include other sound festival sound effects. Firstly, I'm going to incorporate the plane, the ocean, and the shocked audience.
This is like contemporary art we're witnessing.
So it's flying in. Then suddenly you hear the engine go. And then
you are acting like Frankie McDonald right now.
And then you hear the crowd go. and then suddenly you go. Spotify. Yeah, I know you've said it. Please. I'm on my knees. I'm in my overdrive. So it goes.
Mate, that's sick.
So, getting back into it, this is all staying in this clip. Ned, they didn't know that a plane crashed at Lowestoft Air Festival 2003. So they didn't know that Ned cheated on his wife. And there were a lot of conspiracy theory. I love that me and you, like, well, especially you. I don't really care about the relationship drama. I was saying last episode, I always just find it fascinating when a bloke who has such a good persona gets it turns out it's complete bollocks. It's always interesting just to see how many people on YouTube are absolutely fucking sociopath. Well, no, I can't diagnose
when
it.
When people just absolutely mess it up so badly.
Yeah, I'm not TMZ. I don't give if, as I said, if Jeffree Star cheated on his husband or wife, I'd be like, fair play, bloke. Geezer.
I don't give a frickin' deuce.
Yeah, what the deuce? I don't care, but I just find
I don't give an absolute Stewie Griffin about this at the end of the day. Cool whip.
Cool whip. Sorry.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peter.
God, I want to fucking kill myself. I want to get a gun. Sorry. As I was saying, my little troop of poopers and my little cleaving steamers. No, as I was saying, though, I feel bad for the people.
My Dr. Pepper fizzed up.
I feel bad for the people involved, but ultimately, it's not really a shock. Either way, there's been a lot of responses, which we're not going to break down. I just felt like we needed to do a response, which we haven't actually said anything like for a perspective. We'll read out some comments and stuff in a second, but I will give like my opinion because you don't really have a take because you don't care.
I got a take, mate.
Go on then.
I really fucking cannot stand Smart Price ketchup from Morrison's.
I am going to kill everyone you love one day.
You leave Carl Weezer alone, mate.
You leave Fred Weasley alone. Sorry.
You leave
This has got to the dogs.
Rowley from Die Over Wimpy Kid alone.
But at least we can all agree that Dobby the house elf can get absolutely fucked. You stupid little bellend and your shitty little rag.
You are a wrinkly foreskin looking dickhead.
You wrinkly foreskin, apple pie loving fucking prick.
Does he like apple pie?
No, but anyone that does is actually not that bad. I like apple pie
I
myself.
like a bit of apple pie.
Apple crumble. And
Comment below if you like apple pie.
Get your opinions in. No, I was always saying, because you were just giving stupid statements. I honestly, that's not right. I saw a few tweets being like, they were like tweeting about how because it was kind of a bit irritating. They were tweeting about how like this is like quite traumatic for them, and somebody was like, they're acting like he's killed like 7 people. Now, like, when you look at it face value, I can kind of get that. But at the end of the day, they work with the bloke. Like, they've built a career with the guy. He's their best friend.
There was a lot of comments on our clip where people were like, I don't think you'll understand because you're from the UK, but we grew up with these people. So that's why we find it so upsetting.
Oh, 100%. And I'm not like, well, to be fair, I mean, a cheater, anyone that cheats is a fucking arsehole.
And I'll admit, like, you'd look at that and think that's quite disappointing.
Yeah.
But would you be that devastated?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
think?
if you're a dedicated fan, but then again, I just can't imagine being a dedicated fan of a channel like that. Like, no disrespect to those guys, but it's like, I mean, to be fair, whenever I see like a brand channel, even like a Mr. Beast, I can't imagine like genuinely fixating on a channel like that, because it's like, it's so not real.
I don't think I could ever be invested in a YouTuber enough to care about what they do in their private life.
Yeah. Maybe I can get to the one where there is a personal connection, but it's so corporate. It's like, I just don't understand. Like, and I think this only proves it. You don't know these guys, even the other 3 guys. You don't know who they are. You don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
For all we know, these 3 guys could be absolute fucking dickheads. You know what I mean? Like, would I be shocked if these 3 guys ended up being exposed to being awful people themselves, or even knowing about the affair? Absolutely fucking not, because you don't know them. They're corporate.
Yeah, and their burgers are too expensive and they give really big chip portions.
What?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Five Guys, mate. Sorry.
What the fuck was that? Did you have a stroke on camera?
Gave a little winky poos to my...
I know the chest is collapsing. Like, Jesus Christ.
Gave a little winky poos to my dedicated fans out there. Thank you.
You're 130 dedicated fans of the Aidan Loves Beer Empire.
Aidan likes Beer Army.
I got to end this segment by saying, honestly, there's really not much we can add. Like, we could break all these down and react to it, but there's nothing more actually I can say. I feel bad for the guys. Ned Fulham was a bellend, and I can understand why they'd be taking it pretty hard. Yeah. But also, I do fucking love What's It
all about?
fucking Ned, when he gets his P45 in the morning. He just gets that little fucking slip. Is it a green slip or some shit? He opens up and it just says, "Fuck you." Smiley face.
You stupid better.
And then they've drawn, that little fucking dollar sign everyone used to draw.
they're like 3DS.
It's like fucking Eugene's final revenge. You just say little S fucking dollars.
No, right. We've got about 10 minutes. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna end it there. Cheers. No, we're not. Sorry.
Do we have enough time to do the stew video?
I don't know, because like, I feel like we not want to.
We want to go further into that, but while we're speaking about Eugene, I've got enough time to show you the second half of Robotic Bagel.
Okay, what do you want me to look up?
Eugene Robotic Bagel. There's 2 halves to Robotic Bagel.
Oh my!
You've got Stu and you've got his mate Eugene.
Is this another guy in the cinema?
Arguably, Eugene is funnier than Stu.
Mate, Eugene looks like a neek. Look at those stupid glasses.
I can leave him alone. Mate, wear glasses, you stupid twat.
Yeah, but not like that. Man's got little Harry Potter glasses.
He looks like Louis Theroux.
Louis Theroux on water.
Eugene's water review. Special.
Mate, he's got the fucking budget out for this one.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Eugene back again with another vid, and basically in this vid, I'm gonna be reviewing just the basics purified water.
He sounds absolutely like exactly how I think he'd sound.
He sounds like Microsoft Sam.
You get a little fucking paperclip as Eugene.
With minerals added. As you can see, just the basics.
Mate, Stu's in the fucking mud. The man's got she's got the fucking VFX on it and everything.
Basics.
It looks like Stu's visited him in jail to record this.
mate. I like to imagine this is Stu's POV.
This is what?
This is Stu's POV. Stu's got a fucking GoPro.
He's got a GoPro.
Mate, he's got a fucking strap to his forehead.
He's going, I know what I'm going to do today. Gonna go visit my friend Eugene. And he goes to Eugene, and Eugene goes,
This is going to be a Eugene water review special.
You fucking beast, Eugene.
It's special because I've never, ever had or tasted this water before, believe it or not.
this is like when caveman discovers water.
There is like, the fact you know this video exists, it truly makes me have just such little faith in you.
Tell you what, this was like part of my childhood growing up watching this.
Mate, I'm honestly, I'd
explains
be
a lot,
lying
doesn't
to your face if I'd say I'm sure.
I consider myself a water connoisseur.
Me sipping the Evian.
Bit of a smart water geese myself. But you know, some days you just gotta
Mix up.
mix up. You know, some days I'll have a smart water. Maybe some days I'll have a fucking I can't think of a water brand right now.
Do you know what? People always say that different water companies, their water tastes different.
Yeah.
I think that is such a fucking stupid opinion.
You're just honestly, if you
I'm just a hater though.
if you genuinely believe that, there is you're just chatting utter bollocks. You're just trying to sound like I don't fucking care what like volcano it came from, what mountainside or lakeside it came from.
Stop.
At the end of the day, it went through a poo filtration system of where they mixed it up with a load of other pooey water and they cleaned it out.
It's just like, you don't need to care that much about a flavourless drink. It's just there to keep you alive, isn't it?
Tap water for life.
True though.
In fact, let me see if I could. As you can see, these two crystal geysers, these are just from the last hour.
Holy fucking shit.
He's buying the big guns.
My bro was playing top drum. Man's got the Exodia of water.
Eugene's water collection. Pretty cool though.
He comes to Stu's prison. Stu's just watching it all like he just start doing the water bottle flip thing.
Hey Stu, watch this.
The prison officer's just staring, being like, what is he doing here? He's returning to the water flip challenge.
Is that your Stu?
No. He goes up to the officer. He goes, "Yeah, Stu, what's your friend coming in for to go?" And he just looks him dead in the eyes and goes, "Hey guys, Stu here."
Hey guys, Stu here. Today we're looking at Eugene flip water.
I like the idea that like Stu narrates everything in his life like he's recording a YouTube video. Like Stu's in fucking Tesco's. He's buying some blueberries and he goes, that's fucking £3.80 Stu. And
Just pick this up from Walmart for a couple bucks.
He looks John dead in the eyes and he goes, "Hey guys, Stu here. Did I ever pay for my blueberries?" Sorry.
And then John goes,
"Man's drinking the product." It's like when Stu just fucking slaps it out of his hand. It's like when Walter discovers Jesse's using the fucking
Eugene do be sipping though.
I like the idea that Eugene and Stu are like the Walter White and Jesse Pinkman of YouTube.
I think they're more like Pinky in the Brain.
Pinky in the Brain, except they're both fucking pinky.
Yeah.
The sheer fucking rage that caused him to do that.
The absolute power that he's done to smash that water bottle and do it up. What's he doing? Mate, Eugene's unhinged.
Can I stop having text, please?
Seamus Gorman, can you please shut the fuck up? We're trying to record a podcast.
I am going on to onto Do Not Disturb mode because of you, Seamus, you stupid bell end.
However, we
probably should wrap this up.
We do have to wrap this up.
Yeah, we will continue the Eugene arcs because the reason this is such an episode, basically, trains are in a little stinky pooper situation right now because this government, whoever is in charge of the train companies, do not be paying their employees.
If you're not from the UK and you don't understand, basically, to get from Lowestoft to London is an absolute pooping nightmare at the moment.
Yeah,
And everyone's on strike because companies can't pay their
they can.
employees
They can.
fair wages.
They-
They won't.
They
Okay.
won't. Yeah.
The employees are being little stinkers.
And I am one bad morning away from sending some. Sorry. I need to stop. Let's just say, if it happens again, Cat will be fucked.
Basically,
Cat will get some nasty.
I've had a shit
tweets.
week. I don't want to do it anymore, Fraser. I'm out of here.
And I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out, gay boys. Nice.